That's a peak shot. Great pass. This is why free play and rock the rings map. That's how I do that. By spinning, I knew at the angle I wanted. Like that. Letting him touch. He doesn't have boost. He's got to turn around. Or he doesn't. You? Oh, my bad. Good shit. SN. Ah, close. You definitely need boost instead of circling like that. Nice. Good shot. You can turn on that. You first. You. Yep. All you. Nobody there. All you. Now they're there. You go. All good. I got. All good. I don't have. Yeah. That's another thing I don't do much of. They're bumping. Nice. Uh, no, that's all good. Happens. Got plenty of time. You could have took it there. I don't have anything on this. Okay, I like that. They're pretty much just gonna sit in net now and try to defend. So we gotta make some shake. Try to get a demo on one of them. I got this. So that's all good. It was gonna be hard either way. It happens. Damn. Yeah, happens. They were not good. We just made mistakes. I'll be back. So, are you? Well, Are you there? So that last game, don't even worry about the loss. Like literally, losses happen. That ain't shit. What you should think about is like what you did good. What I do and what I think we should both do is go back and watch that game. When I play comp, I usually go back, if not right away, at some point I go back and rewatch that game, either from my point of view or usually from my teammates' point of view, and see like where I was and what they were thinking, stuff like that. Like seeing am I in the right position. So I'm gonna do that real quick, especially on losses. Like wins is not that big a deal because like you're like doing good, but like with a loss, it's good to just go back and see what went wrong. I tell you right now, I don't like your camera angle. Yeah, I would definitely change it. Yeah, I'll give you mine if you want them. I'm using a pros settings. Basically, I tweaked it a little bit, but basically, yours isn't bad. I just think it's a little too close. But that might be like good for you if you're on like a big TV or you're sitting far away from it and stuff like that. But personally, I think that camera is way too close, and that messes with your depth perception and like your judgment and shit. All right. I'm watching this game right now. I'm watching our last game. After this, I'll give you my settings. Yeah, that when they scored that first time, I could see what you mean by trying to get their goal, get their boost. So you you don't always have to do it right there. You didn't need that boost because you already had like 70 boosts and you were just trying to starve them, but you left like it's you'll get that as like you play more games and you think about it like when's a good time to go for it. If you're already like leaving their area or something and it's right there, then yeah. Yeah. Their first two goals is where they just started getting momentum. I missed because I'm bad. Also, something I'm seeing you do, like I said in the ones, instead of always going for the big pad, sometimes you'd be better off just figuring out a route to get like the small pads and get like 50 to 70 boosts from it. 30 to 70. I think each boost pad is like 12 or something. I think yeah, it is. I never go for demos like in the game usually. I think it's kind of cheap, but it's a part of the game and if you get good at getting demos, you're instantly making it a 2v1 or 1v1 or 1v nobody. So you're more patient than most people are, which is good. Like I'm watching you. You don't dive at balls for no reason. So like I can tell you're thinking, but sometimes you overthink it or wait too long. That's a lot of people's problem. So especially in casual, that's a good time. Like in casual, I piss people off and like super bad. I challenge everything. I jump at every ball, but that's how I'm gonna learn instead of just jumping at everything in ranked. And then sometimes when you go a little too late when you're already beat. I was doing it too, so that's something I got to work on. a bad pass by me. So yeah, when you if you start rewatching your games, like you if you do good, you can obviously like check your point of view, but you can learn a lot more by checking your teammates' point of view and then also looking at the enemy's point of view. Yeah. You ready for the settings? Okay. I got my field of view all the way up, my distance at 290, height at 90, angle at yeah. If you don't like it, you can take it down a little bit, but I'm playing on a monitor, so it's a little different. And I'm sitting kind of close to it. Distance is at 290. Height at 90. Angle is -4. Point 0.6, 0.6. Eight. But swivel speed is kind of personal to you because that's how when you move the camera around with the joystick, that's how fast that happens. So mine is at 8, but if you don't like that, you can change it. Yeah, and I is at 1.4. That is, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, when you can do ball cam, like when you flick back and forth ball cam, how fast that is. And the demo thing, I don't really know what that does. Controls the duration, seconds of transition. Yeah, I don't know if that does anything, bro. But yeah, we can jump into private or free play, see how that is. It's definitely might not want to jump straight back into ranked with that because it's probably a lot different than what you just had at, and it's gonna take you like some hours to get back used to that and be able to track it. But but you should be able to see more of the field with now because like yeah, the way you had it before is like crazy to me. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Um, what have you ever changed your keybinds? Yeah. Okay, so what button is your power slide? Yeah. Okay. Well, if that's default, that might work for you, but what a lot of people do is put power slide on L1, and that's L1 is also the button that a lot of people use for free arrow. You put them both on there. So then that way I don't use the free arrow that much. I'm arrow right and I have that on my R1. So yeah, you how you got it set up? Okay. So you like it like that? I mean, if it works for you, that's cool. But cuz yeah, it's definitely going to be a little harder getting used to it, but once you do get used to it, you'll be able to track it a lot better, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So actually, so bet what we can do after a couple minutes of this, jump straight into Heat Seeker, and you can just fly around. The good thing about that camera angle, I can see when you jump, and even though I got unlimited boost, if even if it was normal and I had a little bit of boost, I would just boost at the last second when I'm under it to give it a pop. It's basically the same thing as like flicks, just in the air at that point. That's what you're doing right now is when I started trying to learn air roll, that was the advice that all the good videos said is like come to this middle part of the ring or the field and just fly around this circle, which you was just doing right there. If you once you start getting good at aerialing, yeah, 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 right. I right. What's interesting when I first started, I had a buddy that he was champ, and he was like way better than I am now at aerials, but he did regular aerial, and he thought that directional aerial was way harder, and I think the opposite. So it's all it's kind of like your personal preference and like um play style. Right, right. You definitely have more control with free arrow, but I just think it's harder because like you got to be more even more precise with that left stick, I guess, to steer. Yeah. See how you just jumped off? That's different, ain't it? Hell yeah. Yeah, we watched this. That's bruh. I was that's good shit. Hell yeah. Nah, that's crazy. First day back or like first couple of days back and you right back in it. And then sometimes I didn't say this initially, but like you at the start of the dribble, when you first get in that pop, you kind of want to be under the ball and try to stay under the ball to carry it. But depending on where you are and like if you might be losing it, then you like just get a pop on it, or you might even get above the ball and come down with force and shoot it like that. I'll try to do it, but you'll figure it out as you go. But you already getting a lot better, which is dope. So yeah. So when you up this close, you see that angle was a bit wide. When you I'll try to do it from like up close. When you are on like the short side of the field, you got a real steep angle, if that makes sense. Like basically not a yeah, exactly. Not a straight line. I mean, sometimes depending on, how you want to do it, you can do a straight line. It's possible, but a little bit of an angle, a couple degrees and whatnot. You can, and then even going from the corners. Also, there's some training packs that you definitely can do on console that'll help you with everything: shooting, dribbling, aerials, defense, passes. There's a training pack for just for air redirects and air passes, all type of shit. But yeah, let's jump in the heat seeker. You can either be in the net, you can go upfield, or you can just float and fly around the whole game. Don't matter. Yep. Hell yeah. That's what I was talking about. Like, even though you wasn't under it, you went at the ball when it was pointed at the net and you got a touch on it. That's just shooting it in midair. Go ahead. Yep. Yep. I mean, that's it. Yeah. It's just that's you just got to get the control and work on getting that touch. That's all it is. But I mean, I feel like you're getting better. Should I still get those touches where I push it away from me? Um, if you want to go for it, just go up in the air and I'll pass it to you. Yeah. So I'll show you the next time how what I mean if they score. Oh, you.